Okay, Steve, I really need your help. I don't know what to do. I've been dating this guy since February. When I met him, he was in a situation with a woman for 21 years and leaving. And we started seeing each other. And things started out great. At first we were just like, we were going to be sexually exclusive and not really in a committed relationship. But, if we decided to do other things, we'd let each other know. And that didn't come at the time. Instead, he gave me a key to his house, and I was here more than he was because he hadn't been in his house, and then he moved in. And then we started splitting the bills, and we started spending all this time with each other, getting to know each other's family and everything else. And then one day out of nowhere, I come home, and there's a woman in the house with him. And he says that it's his friend, and they were just meeting or whatever, and she had a problem. And I tried to let that go. But my sixth sense let me know better. So I said, well, what's done in the dark always comes to the light. And that's one thing that my grandmother instilled in me. When your emotions, when your body has a reaction, you need to be on it. So then later, something else popped up. And he happened to actually be out with his family at a bar. And he took this young woman with him. And when he claimed he was going out of town to go see his daughter and everything else, and a family cookout because he's canceled plans with me to go be with them, he's really with her on weekends. I live with this man, and I love this man. I'm not gonna lie, I love this man. And anyone who knows me and knows real me would have screwed him over, like totally fucked his ass up and did what I had to do and kept it moving. But because I care so much, and I don't know if it's my age, because I'm 32, I'll be 32. I have to keep remembering that. I've gotten a lot more calmer, and I've tried to tolerate more things the older I get. And I'm just trying to figure it out because I'm in a place where I know I would love to spend the rest of my life with him. And he's in a place where he says I was unexpected because that wasn't what he wanted, because he just came out of something and he feels bad, but he doesn't know this and that. And I told him about my birthday, which is coming up, which is December 29th. I actually told him about Christmas. I said, if nothing's changed and you haven't decided anything, that I'm worth you making this change for, because I've changed so much for you and I do so much for you, that I should leave. And I'm not going to lie, I'm scared because I love him to the point where I don't really see life without him. And part of me thinks he's excited, or at least relieved, that I'll be leaving, and hoping that I stick to my guns with it, because I've said I would leave before and he'd be like, stay, and I'd stay, and we actually have talked through a lot of things. And I'm at a point where I don't know what else to do. I'm not gonna lie, I was so distraught about it that I swallowed a whole bunch of pills, but apparently God said no, and I threw up, and I slept for a while, and I got on. So obviously that's not the end of my venture, but I don't know what else to do. And I try to follow my gut, I try to follow my heart, I try to just let things fall where they may, and I'm really falling short on answers, and I need a firm hand and grip on this, because I don't know. And I'm tired of not knowing. I wish that he would just tell me the truth, that I'm not the one. And I've asked him, I said, I wish you hadn't have wasted my time or our time, because if nothing was ever going to come from it, you should have just told me that I was wasting my time. And he says little things that make me change my mind, that think maybe things might change or get better. And then my mind sets in, like, he's saying enough shit to get you to stay. I'm at a tuggle here. I'm pulling and pushing in so many different directions. I hope you see this. I hope you respond. I really could use an answer from you. I've joined your YouTube. I really much watch your show every day, and I try to see if one of the stories match up like mine, and maybe I could just take the advice from that. I really love what Pastor John Hannah said to the Asian lady. I don't remember her name. But it reminded me of my situation. She said she has a key. Technically, I have a key, but I live here. But what does that matter? Because when I'm not here, he'll have someone here. I guess he didn't think my ass was coming home. See, my schedule is weird where I can move about a lot as I like. Please help me. This really is a cry for help. I really don't know what to do. It's so many other details to it, but I don't really know how long this video should be, and I don't know how long you'll watch or care to watch. I really need help. Please.